The time to look for saviors outside of us are over. We are freed as souls when we finally realize that the true essence, the core of all existence, is within us. The time to look for saviors outside of us are over. I realized this already in my 20s, about politics and political parties, in the middle of the apartheid years when I was invited to partake in a political campaign, and saw what was really happening. An eye-opener like none, and it has been immensely freeing. When I, as librarian, worked with banned books and the publications board, and often had to read things which I normally would not touch with a 10-foot pole, I realized how controlled this world is, and all in it. Yet it opened me to the fact that the true path and true knowing was within and not without. I am grateful for this, for it opened not only my mind but also my heart, and connected me more deeply with my own soul, and seeking the truth within. As long as we seek the saviors and power structures outside of ourselves which are earthly, we will keep on giving our soul power away. We will bow to authorities outside ourselves instead of realizing that we have the innate knowing within, and our own mission and purpose to fulfill, without needing to give our power away to anyone, or anything outside ourselves. Nor to put some people on pedestals and look down on others. Gossip or sensationalism is nothing but rejoicing in other people's seeming flaws, so that you need to not look deeply into your own shadows. When I was working as an archivist in a museum which often had foreign dignitaries visiting it, my curator always said to us that look at them as people just like you. And if you still wish to put them on a pedestal, then imagine what they look like when they need to go to the loo, or stark naked. That was her sense of funny. It worked. For truth, your soul is sovereign, and is able to be discerning. And your own heart and soul will always guide you in immensely powerful ways. When you give your innate power away to outside forces, you become but a leaf being blown here and there, and at the mercy of the very winds which decide your fate. When you live a soul-empowered life, you are in charge of what you give your energy to, as well as where you wish it to go to, for you not attached to the outside anymore, nor to outside outcomes, only to course your soul is choosing to take, and where it is choosing to go to, how it wishes to express itself, and more than this, how it wishes to serve with great love and joy. True freedom lives within. True leaders are those who walk their talk, and who deeply care for well-being of others, and lead by example. And at this momentous time, it is good to remember that the old structures and forms are making way for the totally new ways of life and living. With truth, integrity, love, harmony, and unity, as oneness abides. Every single soul is unique, and has its own uniqueness which is immensely valuable to bring to the whole. Archangel Michael, shifting from physical to non-physical. Blessings, beloved ones, it's a joy to speak with you. Thank you for connecting with me. The process that is used in this communication is much different than most who channel galactic messages. When Chellea channels angelics, ascended masters, or interdimensional beings, she is able to connect directly through a type of telepathic communication, which allows for us to address any questions she may have for us, while many who deliver these messages embody the spirit they channel. Chellea does not, allowing for her to interact with many different beings throughout the cosmos. Today she has come to me with a question asked by a supporter of the blog and channel. The question, to be addressed, is from J. Thank you for your question. We will keep the question in the wording used. Question. We have already experienced a transition from physical to non-physical many times through death, which in its own way is both a process and an event. Is the shift from 3D to 5D like death, or different? If different, can you explain how the shift occurs? I first must address the beginning of the question. When your soul leaves a body through the process of death, you transition into a fundamentally different plane of existence that is distinctly separate from the living realms you inhabit while alive. This transition is not an ending of your soul's journey, as believed in most religions. Rather, it marks the beginning of a new chapter in the eternal journey of the soul. Once a soul leaves the body, it enters a dimension that facilitates the adjustment and continuation of your soul's journey. It is vital to recognize that not all souls are of a positive nature. Some may carry darkness that necessitate further growth and healing on a spiritual level. This aspect of the journey is crucial, as it underscores the importance of spiritual evolution and the lessons that must be learned in order to ascend to higher states of being. The interaction of souls with creation is necessary for the advancement and evolution of the soul into the higher dimensions. This interaction is the means of learning and growth for a soul, and is also a way for souls to contribute to the greater tapestry of existence. It is essential to understand that a soul must always inhabit some type of form to proceed with this process, whether it is a physical body, as you perceive it in the third and fourth dimensions, or a more ethereal or luminous body within the higher dimensions. The concept of form is not limited to what is tangible or visible. Rather, it encompasses various states of existence or vibrational states of being. Everything is made of light, including your physical form. As your body raises in frequencies, it changes in its density. For those of the third-dimensional vibration, they do not physically see those of the fifth dimension, they are invisible to your human eyes. A soul can only reside within a form that is vibrationally compatible, meaning that the essence of the soul must resonate with the energy of the dimension it inhabits, allowing for harmonious existence and progression. In these precious times, your physical body is also undergoing a significant transformation as it descends to a higher vibrational state of being. This process is often referred to as the transition into a light body, a term that signifies the elevation of one's physical form into a more refined state of existence. It is crucial to emphasize that this transformation is fundamentally different from the conventional understanding of death as the end of life. In fact, it is the opposite, rather than an ending. This transition represents a profound metamorphosis. Your carbon-based body, which has been the vessel for your experiences in the physical realm, is entering a state of vibration that allows it to shift into a crystalline form of light. The shift is not something to be feared, as it is an expansion of life, a deepening of your connection to the universe and all that is within it. It is an evolution of your being, where death then becomes a choice, a conscious decision made when you are ready to transition into a new form. As you raise your vibrational frequency and align with the energies of the higher fourth dimension, your body becomes increasingly prepared to resonate with the elevated frequencies that are characteristic of the fifth dimension. Up to this point, your ascension process has been a gradual evolution of your consciousness. You have actively been moving through the vibrational frequencies of the fourth dimension since your Earth year of 2012. This is an essential expansion of consciousness, as a divine order has been put in place to lift you beyond the fourth and into the fifth dimension. This is where a celestial event will trigger the grand shift, which will vibrationally lift you instantly into the non-physical existence of the fifth dimension. While this is a personal journey of your soul, it leads you to the understanding of your interconnectedness to all things. You awaken to your connection to the oneness of God. The higher in love you become, the higher in vibration you become. You are raising your entire being into higher dimensions of light. Each moment is an opportunity for transformation, leading you toward alignment with the oneness of God. I love you, and I am always with you. I am Archangel Michael. Alisheryia, Forcefield of Light. I, Alisheryia, greet you now with love. She is showing me her beautiful dragon smile, with long sharp teeth. Her scales are iridescent blue, and she is absolutely lovely. Dear ones, a tremendous victory has occurred, and there are many more to come. We ascended dragons have been partnering up with other ascended ones and realms, creating an even more cohesive force field of light around your sphere. I am seeing and feeling a gossamer webbing of light that is pulsing like a living being around the earth, infused with light. You light workers are strategically scattered around your globe, as you have been told, and this is true. We dragons have created our own webbing of light that is now interdimensionally tied with the higher realms more assuredly, and now we tie them to our dragon riders. You may feel little pools of light, as a small bow of light with strings attached to this web are tied to your newly forming wings in your upper back. Do you feel a tug? Breathe it in. You are an anchor unit in so many ways. I, Alisheryia, am speaking. Many light workers and dream weavers have felt despondent of late when in fact great positivity of thought is most encouraged. You are on the verge of great change. You are lifting off over the cliff and soaring high. If you look far down below, you will see smoke and fire, you will see the third disintegrating, and you will hear the wailing of all that is being lost. But all is being changed. There is tremendous change coming. In your governments, on your land masses, but the most obvious change we say is you. You will not recognize yourself 12 months from this point on if you choose to let the light have its way with you and breathe and live through you. The light is a living thing. The light is source, the light is you, it is me, it is all things. The light is here in more force now in this realm of previous mist and shadows. It has been erasing and cleansing all of the mist and shadows out of your hearts, and more closely aligning you with your soul path, with your dragon truth, with your heart's inner whispers. I, Alisheryia, say on behalf of the Ascended Dragon Collective that we fly with you on the high winds of change, and through the torrents of windy blasts that you will experience. Remember to soar high above the storm, for there is always a peaceful layer of air above it, and the sun is always shining above the storm clouds. You will see and experience storm clouds. Send Gaia your healing light. Part of our gossamer web of light and dragon fire is to help stabilize the magma and volcanoes underneath her crust, as she is stretching now, and we wish for minimal destruction. Send light into her crystal core of pulsing love. Send your light into her, bridged with the great central sun, and you will form an anchor point more strongly for peace to flow into her and calm her core. I, Alisheryia, see you with my golden eyes of source light. I see you in truth. I see you in love, and I send you my dragon love tonight. All is most well, human one. All is most well, and all will be well. You are witnessing the great change. I am showing this one eggs that are hatching. Your world is hatching. Gaia is hatching. And new life emerges. I am showing this one eggs around hearts and human forms cracking, and new glowing green plants are growing within. You are becoming more connected to your earth, and more connected to your God source. This is the new human one, in solid connection with who they really are, not with whom the Matrix tells them they should be. There are no inadequacies to highlight. That is the old way, the old lie. You are source beings having an adventure, to be sure. A grand honor. We witness you. I am Alisheryia. I depart. Kuan, you are now in alignment with the fifth dimension. Namaste, my Earth family. I am Kuan. Thank you for connecting with me. In these precious moments, you are now in alignment with the fifth dimension. This alignment is enhancing your awareness and heightening your spiritual abilities. As you embark on this remarkable journey, deeper into the ascension energies that are currently permeating your collective existence, you find yourself immersed in an extraordinary and transformative process of aligning with the higher awareness and your innate spiritual abilities. These abilities have always existed within you, and have remained dormant for far too long. Akin to seeds lying in wait for the right environmental conditions to sprout, grow, and ultimately flourish into their fullest expression. However, as you consciously raise your vibrational frequency, these latent abilities become increasingly enhanced, granting you access to a profound reservoir of potential that was previously obscured by layers of doubt and limitation. The act of releasing what no longer serves your highest light is a crucial and essential step in this transformative process. This release involves letting go of limiting beliefs, outdated patterns, and emotional baggage that weigh heavily on your spirit. Once you begin to shed these burdens, the flow of transformation becomes much more effortless and fluid, akin to a river flowing freely without obstacles in its path. This newfound clarity and openness create a fertile ground for the enhancement of your physical, mental, and spiritual capabilities, facilitating a more harmonious existence that aligns with your true purpose. As you continue in the ascension, you are aligning with your highest spiritual path. which is not solely an inward exploration, but also encompasses an emotional refinement that is vital for your growth. This transformation encourages you to cultivate a state of being that allows peace, love, and compassion to guide your actions and thoughts, shaping your interactions with the world around you. Embracing this new way of being signifies that you are stepping into a higher understanding, recognizing the intricate tapestry of life that connects us all. Adjusting to the higher frequencies associated with the fifth dimension can indeed present challenges, as it necessitates the release of any ingrained beliefs that foster a sense of separation from the infinite source of creation. This pivotal understanding underscores your interconnectedness with all of creation, illuminating the profound truth of your connection with one another as fellow human beings. As you enter these elevated frequencies, your alignment with the light facilitates the emergence of your spiritual abilities, allowing them to surface in ways that may have previously felt inaccessible or beyond your reach. The higher in light you ascend, the more effortlessly you can manifest your highest potential. However, it is crucial to understand that this manifestation is not just about attracting material possessions or seeking external validation. Rather, it is about embodying your true essence and purpose in a way that reflects the highest ideals of love, compassion, and unity. Your journey through this ascension process is a profound testament to the power of transformation, serving as an invitation to embrace the limitless possibilities that lie ahead as you continue to elevate your consciousness and align with the divine flow of creation. In this expansive journey, you may discover that your heightened awareness allows you to perceive the subtle energies around you, fostering a deeper connection with the natural world and the cosmos. You might find yourself drawn to practices that enhance your spiritual growth, such as meditation, energy healing, or connecting with nature, each serving as a catalyst for your ongoing evolution. Ultimately, as you navigate this transformative landscape, you will uncover the boundless potential within, paving the way for a life rich with purpose, joy, and profound fulfillment. May you be filled with eternal love and peace. Message to the Awakened Ones, from Kuan. The Alcade Collective, 6th Dimensional Pleiadians, you are immortal. You are immortal. If you look into your true nature, you will remember that you are immortal like any other being. However, we do understand that this question comes from the mind, which has identified itself with the physical body, and then it expects death to come. The only death that you experience comes because of a memory loss. That happens when the body dies. Even that is illusionary, and can be experienced in a different way when one is truly present and awakened. The memory is lost because of the suffering that the human being has experienced throughout his/her own life. When one learns how to live a non-dual life, one does not create nor experience suffering anymore, and so one will not lose their memory. This is how the Ascended Masters experience reality. They simply remember everything, but nothing as being personal. All memories are series of events that they have experienced, though they can see themselves to have played a variety of roles which enhance their life experience. Though none was real, and not seen as real but as a wonderful part of the complexity of life. To answer your question, many of the cosmic beings, from the fifth dimensional reality upwards, do not lose their memory. They simply shape-shift once in a while, as there is no need to keep the same body all the time. Would you experience life in the same body, if you had to change it, whenever you like? A point comes in their life when they feel that the body has served its purpose. The body relates to the mind and the spirit. It is not only a vehicle, but a very vivid part of one's manifestation. Therefore, sometimes the cosmic beings decide to shift to another body, because in this way they clear their path and start from a different vibration. For some of them, it feels very much like starting a new life, though the old one does not disappear, as the memories remain intact. We want you to know that you can experience life in the same way. It does not matter where you live, on Earth, or the planets from the star system. Take it as far as you are aware of your potential and who you truly are. You are the creator, and as you awaken to the truth within you, you can start manifesting a fifth dimensional reality in which time does not exist, at least not in a linear fashion. You can jump through time and experience different time frame realities, as you can do so in a different body, one that you create. You can even experience life simultaneously in different bodies, and be aware of it. You are a multi-dimensional being. Cosmic beings from the fourth dimension upwards are all telepathic. They can all establish such a connection with any other telepathic being. It is simpler for them than it is for you, though. You will need to tune your brain to the frequency that you wish to connect with first. Once you reach the frequency, the connection is established. You can do so by listening to Pleiadian music, to channel transmissions from the Pleiades, and by listening to light language. All these will help you tune into the Pleiadian frequency. Enjoy it. SourceArrayOfflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light. Click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.